When God wanted to get Elijah broken, are you aware that the second time that when Elijah was eaten by the juniper tree, are you aware that was not the first time he journeyed to that place? Oh my God. That was not the first time. But because he jumped out of class, God took him back to school. And when he now got there, are you aware that before he entered there the second time, he had slaughtered the prophets of Baal? Guy! A successful ministry. Only for a woman to say, for this thing you have done, your head, it shall be amputated and be given on a platter. And then Elijah heard and ran. A man that slaughtered prophets heard the voice of Jezebel and ran. And then he got to the juniper tree and decided to sleep. When he slept, the angel woke him up and said, bro, chop. Elijah, chop. Elijah, eat. After he eat finished, maybe at the initial stage, he felt that God came because he was hungry. God did not give attention to his trouble. God did not give attention to his hunger. God was only interested in the journey. When he slept again, the angel woke him up. Have you read that scripture? And he told him, eat again. For the journey is what? Now lie. He said, for the journey is great. Because if it were to be about being far, go and check it. It was not that far. It was the greatness of his ministry that made God say, eat. For you are for me. The reason I feed you is for my sake. I'm not feeding you for you. So even if I give you a car, I didn't give you a car for you. I gave you a car for me. Everything God does for a man that he calls. And you cannot arrive here until you're broken. You can't arrive here. And God has all the time. You're the only one that is controlled by time. So you can choose and say, I will not be able to submit now. Make I just follow some kind things what I need to do. Then later at my old age, I will submit to God. A day will come when you will say, let me go and do crusade. And you do like this, your leg could no longer follow you. You will realize that age matters in following God. It didn't end there. When God now told Elijah, after the encounters, are you with me? After all the encounters, Elijah now said, I will not go again. No. I will not be able to continue this ministry thing because I am not better than my fathers. It means that in every accurate assertion, Elijah was not the first in his family to be a prophet. So somehow, he had seen some people, his fathers, and he heard how they ended. There was a place they didn't pass. And so when it was his time too to pass there, he said, me, I can also stop here because I am not better than those that stopped here. Are you aware that if you dare try to journey beyond how some people have journeyed, even in the city, they will stand against you and say, are you the first pastor to come to the city? The problem, the only mistake you made was trying to be different. They don't want us to be different. They want everybody to be the same. They want us to talk the same way. Where you gather with people, the first thing you are talking is how many lands you have bought, how many churches you have built. While your protocol is a froster. So the souls are not important. They just want to acquire things. That was a priest that stopped where his father stopped. He didn't journey completely with God. If you journey with God, you will lose the desire for things that the earth can offer because he wants to show you something. A priest, during the period of his brokenness, must know Jesus in the flesh as a man, must know the resurrected Christ, and then now know him as Alpha and Omega. There are 3 phases, but that's not what I'm sharing with you today. Are you getting my point?